Hello, welcome to the Private Property Podcast. My name is Sibs Matiela and I'm the brand new host, and we are here to talk about all things property because you know at private property .co.za, we're always trying to connect you to the heart of property. That's what we're doing today. We're discussing why you need a home inspection and what will happen if you don't get one done. But before we get to that with my very handsome guest, so stay tuned, let me remind you, all roads lead to the property show.
This year, we're back in real life and virtual with content generated in our metaverse studio. We've designed the exhibition space to replicate the world's most popular property game and added in activities for the whole family, including an indoor park and play area. The game board is divided into 4 journeys, namely First-Time Homebuyers Boulevard, Investment Avenue, Sellers Street, and Renters Road. Visit thepropertyshow.co.za for more information and to get your tickets today. The Property Show 2022, 27th to the 28th of August at the Sandton Convention Center. No matter where you are on your property journey, we've gathered the experts.
That's right, you heard it here first. All roads lead to the property show happening at the Sandton Convention Center on the 27th and the 28th of August. You can join us virtually from anywhere in the world. We do suggest that you be here in real life and in person though. So if you click on the link in the comment sections, then you'll be able to get your hands on a ticket. I am here with a tall glass of water and my guest, Abel Khoza, who's going to talk to us about why you need to do a home inspection and what happens when you don't do it. Abel is the director at Riboni Lighting and Electrical. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me, and hi to your viewers as well.
Tell me about your company. Tell me about Riboni. What do you guys do? First of all, that's such a beautiful name.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be for like a beauty product or something like lotion or like perfume, because you smell very good. So if you had like a fragrance, maybe you would call it Riboni, but you have a lighting business which is called that. So
Raboni was born in 2017. So the idea came originally Shangan. So the concept was behind the lamp. So the name Raboni means the lamp. So that's basically how the company was formed and named Riboni Lighting. And it's been Riboni since, and it's basically brought a lot of light into a lot of homes and into a lot of people's lives. So the company was formed in 2017. I'm the director of Riboni Lighting. So basically what we do is we specialize in lighting and also the supply of electrical accessories and consumables as well, both for like commercial and also like industrial, domestic as well. And we also specialize in doing lighting designs. If you've got a project, we can assist you with lighting design, and also maybe say if it's just for interior advice, because a lot of people make mistakes by just going out there and just picking this fitting here and there. Lighting is like an outfit. So a lot of people look at lighting in 2 colors. It's either it's cool or warm, but they don't actually look at the accessories. How do I tie them to my furniture? How do I tie them into my space? So that's where, as Riboni Lighting, we come in to say, let's advise you. We pair most of your pieces in the house with whatever lighting that we supply. We work with a lot of interior designers. We also advise a lot of architects. Like I said, that we also do lighting design. So basically, yeah, that's where we are. We do a lot of home automation as well. So the list is quite
endless.
Yeah.
Literally keeping the lights on, Abel's doing. We've all heard of home inspections, and you've just touched a little bit on the mistakes that people sort of make when they're trying to buy their homes, and you know, they look at the lovely color on the wall and they think, oh, I can work with this. I'm gonna buy it without having done an inspection. Why would you say inspections are necessary?
So inspections are very necessary, even in our field. Look, it's all exciting to go out there looking for a property, sign up a deal. It sounds good, discounted or whatever, if it's a good offer. But I would not advise any consumer to just go into a deal without getting themselves in touch with people that do home inspections or property inspections, because those people will be the guide, or those companies will guide you what to avoid, what is hidden under this carpet that you are not seeing. For example, plumbing. A lot of homes, you just look at your finishes and whatnot, but what's happening underneath, you have no idea. We come to lighting, same story. These guys will probably produce a COC. Is that COC valid?
What is a COC? Sorry.
So basically, when someone comes in and does, like, say, installations, electrical or changes or whatever, they need to give you a COC certificate to say, we have tested all your plugs are working, your switch gear, everything is in order. So should anything happen to this property, you can always go back to say, my house was certified, everything was normal, and you can even claim from your insurance because there was no negligence. So it's very important to do a home inspection or a property inspection before you can invest in that property.
Can you tell us what happens during that home inspection? So what am I expecting the home inspector to now come do? Lift the carpets, yes. Like, you're not going to tear the wall down and check the pipes.
So,
Or are you?
look, I might not be a professional home inspector, but from whatever that I've picked up in the years, they would come out just to look for certain things. Maybe say your circuit breakers, how they respond. Maybe he might trigger something that must actually trip the circuit breakers or anything like that. They look at your wiring, for example. Insulation is a big deal. How is your house insulated? They look at a lot of things. So even like now that you've mentioned painting, they would know the standards because a lot of contractors or previous homeowners, they would just quickly do a quick paint up. Yes, the color looks blue, it's nice, but is this according to the standard of painting or not, or so on and so forth. Yeah.
Is an inspection compulsory when buying and selling property?
Well, I think in South Africa not, but I think internationally there are those regulations where you are sort of forced to do an inspection. But a lot of people avoid inspections because they're, first of all, expensive. Some would consider them expensive. You might pay anything between 2,000 to like 4,000 on a home inspection or a property inspection. And a lot of people would avoid that. But it's something that I would advise that you ask whomever, your broker or your agent, to sort of include in this deal. Before you can sign on a dotted line, they ask the seller to allow you to do an inspection so that you are also at peace.
I was going to say, as an electrical service provider as well, you must have seen some disasters. And after the fact, after now someone has signed on the dotted line, what do those disasters look like? And how do you think they could be best avoided?
Look, since we also do installations as well, someone would come in, buy a chandelier or buy pendants or light fittings or whatever the story is. It could be plugs. And during the installation, that's where you come across all these wrong installations, where people just were doing a quick fix. And some of these, like, you'd have to rewire the whole house because it doesn't fit the standard. So we do come across such in most of the time, yeah.
So you'd say, rather before you sign on the dotted line.
100%, 100%, yes.
Come get someone to come in and check it out.
100%, yes.
What is the most exciting project you as Riboni have done? I love lighting. I'm one of those people are always making fun of me because when they come to my house, my lights are always on. And they're like, oh, the electricity. I don't care. I like different elements of light and shade. I like the warm white. I want it to feel like I'm in some kind of cocoon or nest.
Yes.
So lighting is very exciting to me. I imagine it's very exciting to you as well.
It is. Look, like we always say to our clients, that we are not after your money. We are not after this deal. We want to know that we did add some value into your property and into your experience as well. Because, people take time going out as couples or as individuals, shopping for lighting, shopping for electrical fitting. Like fittings, finishes and whatnot, they do matter, because this is a space that you're going to be spending most of your time in. So to answer your question, as far as which project did we do, there's quite a number of projects that we've done that have been exciting. And what we've always done in terms of advice to customers is, you see, if you drive around a lot of estates, like you're saying, you always leave your lights on because you want to see this color, this warmth here and whatnot. So what we do is we always advise our customers or clients to stick to one filling, like sort of if it's a warm white house, stick to a warm white house. Don't go cool white on this floor, the next room. It's like your curtains, right? When you look at your windows, everything has to be uniform from one side. So that's what we normally advise. And you'd see people buying a lot of expensive fittings, but in the evening they don't get to showcase those fittings because it's either the house is off. I mean, Eskom plays a big deal as well of late, but also it could be from saving in terms of bills and whatnot. But we also offer solutions as far as solar is concerned. I would advise customers to also invest in like renewable energy to power like your lights, because then that you've got a beautiful house, you are highlighting all your features, so and it does add value to your property at the end of the day.
With the solar, I mean, I imagine, yeah, that's another story all on its own. Listen, do you want to give our viewers like some tips on what they should be like looking for? Now you're going as couples or individuals to look at these beautiful homes and you want one. What would you advise in terms of how they should handle, those installations, or, picking the right people? Are they accredited? Is there a COC?
Sure.
Doing the right thing, basically, like don't botch the job. This is my first time, I'm trying to get it right. I don't want to botch it. I don't want it to cost me $1 million monies because I already only have a tiny amount.
Look, the viewers should understand that for example, the estate agent or the broker or whomever that's selling this property to you, it's important for them to close the deal. Are they taking care of your interests? That's a story for another day. Yes, they will help you to find what you are looking for, but as far as what happens after you've signed this deal, it all relies on you. So what you need to understand is you've got time in this deal. Use that time very carefully. Get an inspector out to come and do an inspection, because if a seller is cagey about you sending an inspector out, you should automatically know that there's something wrong with this investment that I'm about to go in, and automatically just walk away. So if someone allows you to say, okay, bring in your inspector, let's inspect this property, if there's anything that I need to address before you sign, then you know that you are in a good deal. So I would really advise the viewers to really spend those couple of rands on an inspector than to pay a lot of rands later.
It'll save you in the long run.
It does, yeah.
You mentioned that you do some smart tech work in homes as well. Can you elaborate a bit on that and what you guys have to offer?
Okay, so as far as smart tech is concerned, I mean, technology has moved.
Do you make those?
Yeah, so that's
who's wanted one?
Yeah, so that's part of home automation. So basically you can control your house from a remotely, or whatever the story is. You're on holiday, maybe you just disappeared for 5 days, unexpected or something like that, you can still control your lights. You've got maybe say a 6-bedroom house, you don't want to go left, right, center, switching off the lights. You can literally just control everything from your phone. So like you are saying, voice commands, you just give commands to a speaker that will then control a particular room, change music. If say you are in a different room, you want to listen to jazz or whatever, that is also part of home automation.
And then now when there's load shedding, what must I do?
Load shedding, we've got options that we can give to you, like in terms of backup systems.
Not that I'm saying load shedding is going to last forever. I think
Yeah.
in South Africans, you need to make the contingency
No,
plan,
for
but
sure,
you're quietly
for sure.
hopeful that
Yes,
this thing is
yes,
going to
yes.
go away.
Yeah, look, we've got backup systems that you can use. It's either you can go solar or you can just go with a normal inverter that is connected to your normal electricity at home. There's some of them, they get sustained for like 4 hours or 6 hours depending on your battery size. So you don't have to even have like solar panels installed, because solar is also expensive. But you can start with an inverter that can power your TVs, your Wi-Fi, a couple of lights and whatnot. Then you know that you're you're not missing out on your daily shows like the property show.
That's right. It's the Private Property Podcast with myself, Subs Matiela. Abel, you are showing actually at the property show happening on the 27th and the 27th and 28th of August 2022 at the Sandton Convention Center. What can people expect to see from you on that day, those 2 days?
So we will be sharing some advisors with first-time homeowners, developers, and other people that will be visiting. And also we will be just giving some advice also on the difference in terms of lighting, what kind of lighting to use in a particular space. You can use a daylight fitting in your bedroom. It will definitely mess up your mood.
It's not
Yeah.
sexy.
It's not at all. So you still need your warm whites. And also we will be showcasing some of the new pendants fittings that are in the market, and also some of the products that we are supplying as well, and some of the brands as well. Yeah,
The last thing I'll ask you, warm white or cool white?
I'm a warm white guy.
Me too! We're destined to be best friends. Listen,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us here on the Private Property Podcast, and we look forward to seeing you in a few weeks at the property show, again happening at the Sandton Convention Center on the 27th and the 28th of August. Abel Khoza from Riboni Lighting will be there showcasing, so find his little corner. Just show them your face, like do a nice smile.
See you guys on the property show happening on the 27th, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys come through. Bring the whole family. There's going to be different stands. Come have coffee. There'll be play areas for the kids as well. So come through and let's all have fun and invest correctly.
Abel Khoza, ladies and gentlemen, he'll be there, and so should you. Listen, it's time for the competition moment. Someone is walking away with a whopping $500 in cash and a ticket to the property show happening at the Sandton Convention Center on the 27th and the 28th of August. Sharon Shaz, apparently you are today's lucky winner. Yay! We're very happy for you and look forward to seeing you, and maybe you can spend that $500 at the property show. We don't know if there'll be things for 500 Rand there, but we'll see. That was today's episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to my guest, Abel Khoza from Riboni Lighting, and my tall glass of water that helped me through this. I'll see you tomorrow.
This year, we're back in real life and virtual with content generated in our metaverse studio. We've designed the exhibition space to replicate the world's most popular property game and added in activities for the whole family, including an indoor park and play area. The game board is divided into 4 journeys, namely First-Time Homebuyers Boulevard, Investment Avenue, Sellers Street, and Renters Road. Visit thepropertyshow.co.za for more information and to get your tickets today. The Property Show 2022, 27th to the 28th of August at the Sandton Convention Center. No matter where you are on your property journey,